Okay, so sharing and watching videos. Once the video is uploaded into your Canvas class, or maybe you don't want to use Canvas to share your videos. How do you go about this? What's the best way to get your recordings to your students or to your audience? So there's a couple of different ways, and first and foremost, I want I want to point out a problem that a lot of people run into, and you may have noticed, which is please check your share settings. So if you don't want your videos to be accidentally available to other people at KVCC, staff, students, and faculty members, notice when I hover over one of these videos, one of the buttons is share. This is what you would do if, for example, you record something to your My folder and you want to share it maybe with just like one other faculty member or something, just to get their feedback, but you don't want to share it more widely. This is also, if you're not using Canvas, you can share things more widely via a link or something like that. So I'm on the share page, and basically I'm going to click this drop down, and I'm going to choose one of these options. And these two right here look an awful lot alike, but this is where I think there's a lot of, it's easy to get confused and it's easy to make a mistake. So this first one is anyone at your organization, which is KVCC, with the link. So this means that you share a link to your video, and the person on the other end will have to log in with their KVCC username and password to actually see it. So it's more secure. Now, theoretically, that person could share the link with other people, but those people would also have to log in with a KVCC username and password. So it's not necessarily public and anyone can see it. But you do have to share the link. What some people select by accident is this one, anyone at your organization. Now, this would be a good option for you know, something that you want to be easily and publicly visible. So, you know, if you're talking about videos for like the library or for student services or something like that, you want it to be easily accessible, this might be an option. But for most faculty, if you're teaching a class, choosing this option means your video will appear on the Panopto homepage for any student, staff, or faculty who logs in. They may see your lecture, and that always freaks people out. By default, though, if you have a Canvas class folder and you put something in there, it's going to automatically share it with your students. So it's going to pull your student information from Canvas, and only those students, and maybe, you know, other teachers in your class or whatever, if that's a thing, only people in your class will be able to view it. And then down here, if you want to share something publicly, you can do that as well. Yeah, so those are your share settings, and I highly recommend that you double check those, because I have had some instructors share things more widely than they wanted to.